a little bit more complex. So here you have a robot. He's got a paint job, which looks great, but the paint and the metal that make up this robot are two entirely separate surfaces that we can customize. So just for starters, let's get the paint out of the way. So I'm just going to blend his paint out of the picture. So now he's just bare metal. And we can adjust the quality of this metal. So just like I did with the chrome spheres, if I take the roughness of the metal and pull it down, we now have a very shiny robot that is realistically reflecting his environment. Or we can increase that roughness back up, and now he's got kind of a burnished steel kind of effect. Now let's bring the paint back and play with that for a moment. So we could, if we wanted to, just paint the entire robot, but I really like that weathered look, so let's blend it back over so it's just kind of chipped away. Now that paint, as I get really close to it, has its own completely separate level of effect. So if I want the paint to be more metallic, I can do that. So now it looks like gold paint. Or we could maybe jump in and start changing the color. So for instance, if I wanted a blue robot, with just a couple of clicks of the mouse, the paint is changed. This allows game artists to have unlimited amount of control over what their objects look like and to change them in real time during gameplay. So for instance, you saw how I was able to easily make the paint on the robot kind of go away and come back and look all weathered. You can do that in real time during a game. So as this robot was maybe marching around doing things, his paint job can start to flake off. Now you've seen some of the tools and techniques that we're using in Unreal Engine 4, and now I'm going to put these into a little bit of perspective and show you what you can do with them. What you're about to see is called Infiltrator. This is our real-time demo from Epic Games, and this is playing back straight out of the game engine. It's going to look a lot like a CG movie, but I assure you that it's not. This is quite literally what a game can look like, and is, in effect, a game that is playing back straight out of Unreal Engine 4 on a single GTX 680 video card. Give that just a second to load up. what you're thinking. No matter how far we go into the future, bad guys still can't shoot straight. Now, what you just saw, again, it looked very much like a CG movie, but that was actually playing back straight out of the game engine. And I can prove it to you, and at the same time show you the effects of all these lighting and material topics I was talking about a minute ago. So here's the video, or the actual demonstration. I can turn off the result of all those lighting effects that you just saw me demonstrate. So these are just the straightforward polygons and textures that you saw, and I can turn that back on so you can see what a dramatic effect that has on your gameplay. So that is all of my demonstration. Thank you very much for allowing me to show you a little bit of the future of gaming using Unreal Engine 4. I do want to mention, this technology that you just saw is exactly what the students across the way are competing for as a part of the Make Something Unreal Live contest. The winners of this contest will receive a license of Unreal Engine 4 to make their own games. So thank you all very much, and I hope you enjoyed the demo.